So I'm not surprised at all. And nobody is surprised because it was not like a large issue. It was less than $1 billion. It is coming from the house of Bajaj after 30 years. And I wouldn't use the word desperation, but the action in the IPO market is such that everybody in a sense now really wants to get into this IPO game where you put in an application, if you get lucky, you get the allotment, otherwise you get your money back, and when you get an allotment, I think it's going to be in bumper listing. So we won't get into where Bajaj Finance would list, that's a separate conversation, but what I would like to point out here, and this is something, our viewers, I would urge you to stay with us here. Bajaj Finance, in terms of the absolute numbers, has seen a participation of nearly 3 lakh crore. Now 3 lakh crore is the highest any IPO has got after COVID. But, is this the highest any IPO has ever generated? No. Reliance Power at its peak in 2008 when it went public, it had IPO applications of about $10 billion. And I'm talking about 2008, ladies and gentlemen, we are in 2024. So when it comes to a real mania, right now I'm using the word excitement and desperation in the IPO market. But the real mania happens when you see an issue like Reliance Power getting that kind of a fat subscription for a company which was projected to make profits 3 years after listing. So just when we think that, okay, this is it for the IPO market, I think excesses have happened and they're far greater in the past in 2008. And when the demat accounts were less, the economy was different, the equity kite was not strong.
It was at the peak of 2008 bull run. It was at the peak of the frenzy in the market.
That is frenzy because if you compare the 2008 number of Reliance Power versus Bajaj Finance, inflation and base adjusted, the number is still small and lower. And B, Reliance Power was projected to make profits after 3 years. You were almost selling like a shell company that time, right? This is a profitable company growing at 25%. I mean, there is bang for buck here. But yeah, I mean, when excitement is there, that's what happens.